dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up third down instead.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This one down at the 15. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Man, Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Randall. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires quickly to the left. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Davidson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. The defense backed up against their own end zone. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Clemson. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Payne. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The defense showing blitz here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. It'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's low. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On the run, it's low. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Looking for a man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He's got room to run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back, putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They can't stop him. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48.
Great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. And this pass is caught.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a first down. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll give it to the running back.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher.
Balls are running into the secondary. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Lost the ball short of the goal line. The defense has it, off and running. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
What a job by this defense. Backed inside their own 5-yard line. Never say die attitude. They end up getting a turnover. Not only do they not give up points, but they get the ball back to their offense.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Down the ball just inside the 35. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Using his... here he goes. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. All the way quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official is going to call intentional grounding here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The sure hands. It's Davidson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Football comes out. The defense has got it. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of 1st down yardage.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's low. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. It's positive yards.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Over
take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense contributes 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the air, it's Klubnik. Contact as he threw it. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pop over the middle. It's Love. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Incompletion makes it second down. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tigers. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. He's in the clear. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, And this time, gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Nice grab, it's Davidson. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. There's a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but a pick to set up the offense at the 35.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks into the clear. And they bring him down after a solid game, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Back's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal. Hold your breath here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. A huge stop at this stage of the game. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all